Good morning, or shall I say good afternoon. Today I have two reasons to make this audio. One of them is I met a beautiful young talented filmmaker with a heart of a child, innocent, pure, believing that he can do what he loves in life without complication, without needing to change who he is in order to adapt. And it made me really sad that I had to be sitting in front of him and telling him what normally now, today, in these days, is required of him to be able to work and meet people and collaborate with other people and make money, despite the fact that maybe he's only meant to just sit at home, write, and one day just get out of the house, make the film, and come back. It hurts me to see somebody so pure, so kind, so loving, so innocent, having to now realize that he reached an age where he has to leave the cocoon of a loving home in order to become somebody who can actually, work and make money. And for him, for this young guy, the free ones exist. For him, for this young guy and other people like him, the Intuitive Film Lab exists not to sell a fake dream, not to tell people you don't have to go out there in the world and maybe work with people you don't like. Just at least to know that there is one place, one tiny little corner in the world that will always love them and see them for who they are. A tiny corner, a tiny place where being who they are is enough, and where their talents, gifts, and values are protected, accepted, and honored. And then also, today I received on Instagram a message from a talented also filmmaker, and she expressed herself in such an honest and genuine way. It moved me deeply. And the message says, I wish I could express everything. I'm trying, but it's not easy. Though it was just hard to do so with words lately, it's been hard even through art. And that genuine message that I received also triggered in me two things. First, the awareness of how much pressure we put on ourselves and others to push through every time. The pressure we put on ourselves to push through every time, as if we don't push through, we vanish, we disappear, we don't exist, and it's not true. I apologize if I ever said or pushed anybody to do anything that they were not ready to do. And I apologize from myself, because I definitely push myself beyond what I am able to do sometimes, because I feel the responsibility, and maybe I carried that responsibility in my life too early, and I just got used to it, or I just maybe still believe somewhere in my heart that I can make a difference. Well, these two encounters today, the message I received from a female artist and the encounter with the young male artist, made me realize that the world we live in is not yet a place where we can be fully ourselves. And I know that, but it made it even more clear, more painful, a very um, harsh reality to face for a naive heart like mine. And I want to tell them that I, I will do my best to create a tiny, tiny corner in this world where they can come and be themselves. Rest in knowing that they are enough. I hope to create that space for myself as well. And then maybe when I do that, it will be genuinely a place also for all the others, the other free ones. And freedom doesn't mean to fight, doesn't mean to kill, doesn't mean to attack, and doesn't mean to compare or compete. Freedom means letting it all go, exiting the game, and creating a community where together we can find alternative ways to be, to live, to be free, needing less, and wanting more harmony. Well, this audio is dedicated to these two young artists that inspired me today. I love you. I believe in you. I wish I can do more. I wish that before I leave this earth, I will be able to create that sacred space where we can all be free and be ourselves. I love you so much. Be free as much as you can. With every decision, with every choice, you are enough.